In this lesson, I want to show you how to create a grid and stretch it over a spherical object. I need this for making a calendar, but you can use it for any other purposes as well. We'll start creating this from a box. Let's select the cube type and create it. Here, we'll set it to 50 by 50 by 50. Now let's carefully add a turbo smooth. Set it to 3 iterations for extra smoothness, then apply Spherify, and finally convert it to an editable poly object. We'll cut off the bottom. It's best to do this in the front view. Now let's open our view to full screen. And there you go. The sphere is ready. Now let's create its UV map. First, click this button, Pack Normalizes. This will spread out these tiles of ours. A tile is basically a piece like this. Pieces, you can think of them as parts of the model onto which textures are mapped. Now, let's click this button, Pack Normalizes. Then select all the points. Here, set it to 10 and press this button right here. Well, select a sub-object. And click Quick Drink. This will turn these pieces into a circle for us. Papa, and it's done. Now let's create our grid. Turn on the reference front, making sure it is clearly visible, and carefully draw just one triangle like this, exactly as shown. Now, copy it 40 times in total. That's right, 40 copies. Yes, that's fine. It might look like there are a lot of triangles on the screen, but don't worry, we'll delete the extras later on. Go ahead and copy them now. Also, don't forget to enable angle snap for precise placement. Copy the triangle at exactly 90 degrees and place it right here. Now, let's do a multicut, starting from line 02 and going all the way to line. Which one is this? To line 41. 0 from 02 to 41, just as before. We get one curve like this, and here we remove the rest and do an attach as well. So we have 2 such curves. Now select all the points and weld them to get a single spline. Now let's make a smoothie. Do the same with this one weld and smooth. We'll end up with 2 separate curves like this, as you can see. Now, simply copy this curve onto your screen. 38, somewhere around there. Well, as you might notice, as you can see here, it has actually shifted just a little bit. Let's move it back. And this one too. And let's copy 3 more copies. Actually, we should have copied 4. We will copy the best last one. And vertically. Please, just wait for a moment. Just a little longer if you don't mind. Yeah, that fits like this. And let's insert this, copy it over here. There. Now let's make this a mesh. Select everything. And in rendering, let's go to rendering, enable render, enable viewport. And let's give some thickness to our lines. That's a bit too thick in my opinion. Now let's open the folder with our UV2Mesh script. You can download it using the link in the description. It's free to download. The link will take you to the Kinematic Lab website. Just take the .msc file and drag it into the viewport. Now let's click the flatten from UV button. It's been copied, and let's create a circle. Let's scale down our mesh. Let's adjust it roughly. Now, let's just convert this to an editable poly. Let's select the polygon selection mode. Just a reminder, you can activate this mode by pressing the number 4 key. Where it says rectangular selection region, let's switch to this polygon selection. And let's start selecting. Click, click. When we have selected our circle, invert the selection by pressing the Ctrl-I key combination. And the UV2Mesh window can basically be closed now. Now let's select our circle. Well, you can raise it or not. I prefer to lower our mesh. Now let's apply the skin wrap modifier to our mesh. And there where it says add where the add button eyelets, select our circle. This might take some time. The process. I'll speed up this process. Thanks to video editing, we can see that everything is already finished for me. In reality, it took me about 10 minutes. Now, let's select our circle and collapse it back. We can see the magic. The mesh is stretched over our circle. Now, all that's left is to tweak it a little bit. You can straighten it out a bit, lift it up. Now select all the borders. Oops, not the polygons, just the borders, and do a cap. Raise our mesh a bit and lower it. That's it. Basically, that's it. We can see our surface. Yeah, you can lift it a bit more so it doesn't fall out. So basically, we can see our surface with the mesh stretched over it. This was Robert FTF with you. Goodbye everyone. Like this video and subscribe to our channel. And goodbye once again.